Warning: distressing content. 5 years ago, 19-year-old Lauren McDonough took what she hoped would be her final breath as she teetered on the platform edge at a Melbourne train station. In a desperate attempt to stop the pain she was in, she knowingly stepped out in front of an oncoming train. "I remember looking over and seeing my left leg on the other side of the track," she reveals. "My mental health is far from perfect, but I don't want what happened to me to happen to anyone else." For the teen, her schooling years were marked by periods of bullying. "I was living with depression and post-traumatic stress disorder since I was 14, she confesses. While she had an incredible support network and a strong group of friends who are still her confidants today, Lauren couldn't shake the taunts from other schoolyard bullies. "The hospital became more of a revolving door," she reveals. "I was in and out for the next few years. I became more depressed and suicidal. I tried to take my life numerous times." Despite Lauren's ongoing troubles, she graduated from school and received a scholarship to university. However, overwhelmed by her inner conflict, she was unable to further her studies. Diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, Lauren was thrust into treatment and she attended regular psychiatrist appointments. "On that morning, I went to the psychiatrist and I told her that something was wrong," Lauren says. "It was my last straw. My last bit of hope. But instead of receiving the help she desperately sought, Lauren felt like she was brushed off. That night, I made the decision that I was going to take my life," she recalls. "I was in so much pain mentally and physically. I thought it was the only way to stop it." "I was awake the whole time," she says. Lauren's dad, a police officer, was one of the first on the scene and rushed to his daughter's aid. With her left leg sliced off, Lauren was immobilized by a broken spine. She'd also broken every bone in her right foot. As paramedics arrived and began first aid, they placed Lauren in an induced coma and raced her to hospital. She was rushed into theater as surgeons worked to repair the damage. But recovery wasn't going to be easy. After a month in hospital, an infection set in and Lauren's right leg was amputated. "I remember when I woke, asking Mum where my leg was," she says. A battle with septic shock followed, and Lauren underwent more than 30 surgeries and both physical and mental health therapy. "At the time it made me angry that my body wouldn't give up when my mind wanted to," she confesses. But in time, Lauren found her fighting spirit. She continued to build up strength and learned how to transfer from her wheelchair to her bed and shower by herself. I was just getting on with what I needed to do, she says of those early days. I was doing my OT, occupational therapy, and just doing what I needed to do. So, she kept fighting. And in 2018, after numerous skin grafting surgeries, Lauren was fitted with prosthetic limbs. The first time I walked, I got up and just started walking because I had a moment where I wanted to prove others wrong, she smiles. The brave woman began sharing her journey with mental health online and has since received an outpouring of love from people around the world. She is open about the fact that mental illness doesn't just go away, but she now experiences moments of intense joy between all the grit of it all. There needs to be better culture around mental health, a culture where you can feel safe to share your honest thoughts and feelings, Lauren says. We need to try and tell others that it is okay to feel the way I feel, she adds. I still live with depression and post-traumatic stress disorder, but have found genuine happiness and freedom out of all of this. Since openly sharing details of her suicide attempt and ongoing mental health battles online, Lauren has been surrounded by support from her followers. I just burst into tears, Lauren says of the moment she read the message. As well as that, I want to be an image for younger generations to show them that they are beautiful just how they are, and to change beauty perceptions the world has. As she tells her social media followers in one emotional post, life gets better. For further information about depression, contact Beyond Blue on 1,300,224,636 or talk to your GP, local health professional, or someone you trust.
And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.